It may be the day you've been waiting for. At last, Shiba Inu are getting better. However, a more bizarre incident occurred lately. Kusama has made a shocking revelation, and it had a significant meaning this time. Will the price of Shiba Inu hit to its 1 cent dream as a result, or will it rise even more? Alright, let me clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. Please note that by the time you see this video, some rates may have changed. Financial advice is not included in this video. Shiba Inu resisted down and instead pushed upwards after days of fighting to get moving. It moved steadily higher by almost 8% in the previous day alone. Even while it wasn't a huge rise, it was unquestionably a sign of life, particularly because it had been declining almost every day before to this. But now, it's the opposite of the script. The confidence of investors has increased. Additionally, the market has stabilized. People now feel somewhat more secure about their next course of action, since volatility seems to have leveled out. Now you may be asking yourself, what's happening? What caused Shiba Inu's price to spike so quickly? What occurred just now? That is, until Kusama just disclosed something significant. No, something startling. And believe me, you may not be prepared for it. Make sure to read through to the conclusion since I'll be revealing everything shortly, and this might have a big impact on Shiba Inu's destiny. Let's speak about Shiba Inu's most recent accomplishment first, however, since it is undoubtedly worthy of celebration. Not just the largest holdings are acting, however, even smaller investors are getting involved. There has also been a covert increase in the balances of wallets containing millions to billions of Shiba Inu. Usually, this kind of gathering indicates that something is about to happen. Could this perhaps be the beginning of something major? Don't wait much longer, however, since Kusama has revealed something enormous. If you've been listening, you may have noticed a little enigmatic difference. He cracks the chrysalis, according to his ex-bio. Yes, only this cryptic statement, no more precise places. If you are familiar with Kusama, you are aware that he doesn't act haphazardly. He always drops something like this, and then major things happen. Let's now discuss what this could signify. A chrysalis is the stage that precedes the emergence of a butterfly. It's an indication of change, of something fresh emerging. If that's the point, the Shiba Inu ecosystem may be about to undergo a significant change. The moment couldn't be more ideal, to be honest. Momentum is regaining, the marketplace has been heating up, and big holders have been hoarding Shiba Inu. Here's what renders this even more intriguing, however. This game has been played by Kusama before. He's done it before, and each time it had a significant meaning. He set his location to Singapore back in January, and all of a sudden, rumors of new collaborations were circulating. When he did it with Japan last year, the community was aflutter once again. Throughout March, he repeatedly moved between Hong Kong, Pittsburgh, Puerto Rico, and Kyoto. You know what? Significant Shibarium upgrades were revealed shortly after. After he moved to Turkey in October, Shiba Inu announced a significant collaboration shortly after. Accordingly, this new alteration isn't merely a haphazard phrase if we follow the pattern. And we could be about to experience a significant event if history repeats itself. Let's now discuss the crucial issue. The 1 cent dream. Is it possible for Shiba Inu to achieve 1 cent? It is feasible, but it won't happen right away, according to the Shiba Inu team. Lucy has said it clearly. It all comes down to development, progress, and patience. There is more to this than just wishing for a price increase. Building the environment in a manner that really promotes long-term value is the goal. This implies that not only does Shiba Inu itself need to develop, but also Bone Shiba Swap, Leash, and every other component of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. The closer that 1 cent fantasy gets, the larger the environment. And it leads us back to the latest action taken by Kusama. If this new site is just another of his well-known clues, we may be seeing some of the most significant changes Shiba Inu has seen in a long time. Since something significant always happened after he did this, it wasn't simply for fun. Shiba Inu may need this modification to start moving closer to the objective the crew has been discussing for a long time, if it represents yet another significant advancement. Already, the community is taking notice and anticipation is growing. It seems like a new chapter is beginning. As investors are acting, holders are keeping an eye on things, and Kusama has only lately resumed operations. Might this be the time? Is this the change that ultimately sets Shiba Inu on the road to greater things? If historical trends provide any indication, we won't have to wait long to learn. Now, as things were starting to get interesting, a bombshell was delivered by an expert. A lot of altcoins are compressing. In essence, pressure has been rising as they've been trapped in a narrow range, and he claims that it will produce a large number of new millionaires when that pressure eventually releases. This is when the exciting part begins. Check out what's going on with Shiba Inu. Amidst the market stabilization and the accumulation of large holdings, Kusama unexpectedly reappears with the message that cracks the chrysalis. If it's his way of suggesting that something significant is about to happen and altcoins are about to blow up, you can probably see where this is headed. One of those coins that usually gains traction quickly when the marketplace heats up is Shiba Inu. It's difficult to avoid wondering whether anything monumental is about to happen given this situation. Here's the problem, however. In practical terms, what is the current state of Shiba Inu's chart? According to one expert who stepped in and offered his opinion, things are looking rather intriguing. After recovering from a very important support level, Shiba Inu may be preparing for a strong price reversal. Shiba Inu had been steadily declining for some time, but they have just gained some upward momentum and are now exhibiting a good tiny daily rise. It's trading higher currently than it was a few days ago, which is encouraging. Shiba Inu maintained its footing at a significant support level that has historically served as a reversal point, as an examination of the chart will reveal. That is a really strong indication. Additionally, there has been a gradual increase in the Relative Strength Index, or RSI, which determines whether an asset is overbought or oversold. This may indicate the accumulating bullish momentum. Current price activity indicates that the bulls are beginning to regain control, despite the fact that Shiba Inu remains trading below a few important moving averages. Shiba Inu may have even more potential if it can beyond a certain pricing threshold. The coin may hit its next major goals in the mid-range before reaching the significant psychological mark that everyone is watching. Hopefully, this momentum will continue to grow. Furthermore, Shiba Inu and its community seem to be doing well at the moment when you consider the long term. The Shiba Inu army has never been more powerful, and the project has a great upbeat vibe. I could never stop talking about Shiba Inu. It's my Shiba life, as Lucy, the lead marketing, recently said in a tweet. Clearly, she isn't suppressing her eagerness. You can sense that enthusiasm among the Shiba Inu community, to be honest. Lucy is obviously totally committed, and when the senior executives are motivated, the project as a whole truly takes off. She has supported Shiba Inu continuously, and her commitment is a major factor in the community's close-knit and driven nature. It's not only about cost when it comes to Shiba Inu. Both the personnel and the future vision are important. With the support of the Shiba Inu army, there is a genuine feeling of solidarity and hope that this initiative might develop into something even more significant. But how do you feel about this? Post a comment below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it, and subscribe to the channel.